Hey guys, so this is the second time that I've attempted to video this. I got like halfway through it the last time, and I would just continue from where I left off, but this thing that I have that you like hold and put your phone on and stuff, it died on me, and like it just shocked me for some reason. So in the video, like it's still recording, but I thought it stopped recording when this died, because like Bluetooth to it, but I had forgotten to Bluetooth it. So I'm just still videoing it, and I'm just looking at it. I'm like, what's going on? I'm trying to figure it out. So there's like a whole 2 minutes of me trying to figure out what's going on while still recording it. And I could edit that out and stuff, but I want to try to get this all done in like one clip because it's just easier for me to like edit and upload if it's all together. In fact, it kind of cuts out most of the edit. So anyways, got to restart that. But what I was saying in like what I was going to talk about is I know it's been a while since I've made videos, and like they're getting a little bit more spaced out. There's just been a lot going on, so I want to use this video to talk to you guys, let you guys kind of know what's going on, give a little update, talk about things. I was like thinking, like, is the seasons like already starting to change where you guys live? Like, I know it's almost September, but still it's like kind of early. It's still really hot during the day here, but the evenings are starting to be like brisk and cool. And I was cleaning the pool today, and so we have a pool. We've had it, this is the second summer. We got it last year after Braden had his first spine surgery, for him to be able to like play in and like exercise in, but like it's less strenuous on him to swim and play like that, to keep him moving and stuff. And it's been great for him, and everybody loves it, But anyways, I was cleaning it and like realizing that the past few days, maybe the past week, I've been cleaning out a lot more leaves. Like the leaves are already starting to fall from the trees, and some of the leaves are changing colors already. And so fall is among us, and I'm pretty excited about that. I'd like to take the kids to a pumpkin patch. Let me know if you guys have ever been to a pumpkin patch. What should I expect? I've never been to one. I love fall. I love fall weather. I usually just go to like the local, like the produce stand and stuff. They sell pumpkins for a few months in the like fall, and that's usually where I get my stuff from. But I want to actually go and like do the whole experience with the kids. I want to take them on the hayride. I want us to pick out pumpkins. I want us to paint them. We paint pumpkins instead of carving them. It's just easier and it lasts a lot longer. Last year we had pigs, so we just washed, like we got the washable paint, so you can wash it back off and then like just feed them the inside of the pumpkin. But this year we don't. The pigs turned out to be a lot more than we expected it to be, and just with everything going on, it was just kind of too hard. Like, my sister-in-law, when we're out of town, my sister-in-law Isla, she comes over and she feeds my animals for me and takes care of them and stuff. And I just thought, maybe the pigs were a bit much. So we no longer have them. They got a good home. And and we never did figure out what kind of pigs they were either. Like, that's a little bit random. But I think in one of my very first videos, like, I think I said that they were coon-coons when I, like, showed everybody that we had pigs. I don't think they were. They never grew. They were so small. We only had them for, like, maybe 4 or 5 months, but they never got any bigger. They got fat, but they didn't look like potbelly pigs. So I don't really know what they were. But anyways, a little bit of randomness from my brain, because that's how my brain works, is random. But so a quick little like update on life, Braden, and everything that's going on. Tomorrow the boys start school. And then Tuesday, Sadie starts. So, like, they do this, like, staggered entry for pre-K and kindergarten. And my case isn't all the way on. Sorry. So, she goes Tuesday and Friday of this week. That's it. And the boys are, like, not having it. They're like, why do I have to go every day? And she doesn't. But, so they start. And I just am not mentally prepared because of how big they're getting and how fast they're growing. And it's crazy. Braden's had a few like last minute appointments before, going back to school and stuff, and some tests, and they felt some things, which it's like bittersweet when they find stuff, because obviously we want answers, but it's like sometimes you get this. In fact, more often than not, you get the answers that maybe you kind of wish you didn't get. But I mean, definitely, obviously, I don't want these kind of answers, but it's answers. So we're doing testing now and looking into malabsorption syndrome. And the rundown, from what I understand, is there's some kind of deformity or damage done to the mucus lining inside of the intestine. I'm hoping that is not my sister-in-law coming up the hill, because I'm in the middle of filming and I'm like, in the way. No, it's not. Okay. Whoop. Whoever that was. So, because we got back today and like they're going to come see us and stuff. Anyways, I'm literally in the middle of my driveway. So anyways, so that's what that is. And it causes problems with like absorbing things like food and the nutrients from food and stuff. And so they're thinking that that's what's going on, because Braden's gotten weaker and been having a lot of bone pain in different parts of his body. And it makes sense, because, you know, like his constipation and him like feeling sick and stuff after eating, and just because you can't digest food, you know, and things aren't going into his body, so he's not getting any vitamins or anything like that. So they started him on like 800 IUI, which I think is units or milligrams of vitamin D and stuff. So we're starting slowly and everything. They wanted to do blood work, which I did actually have some issues, which you guys know, like insurance is just fun, but they've changed a lot of insurances around here. Like there's different kinds of insurance that he has. There's different types under the category of insurance that he has. And a lot of local places have decided that they're only taking one of those. And they're all different too. Like this hospital takes this doctor's office takes this. So it's been like a runaround. But like we did choose to do the hospital that we normally see, that's local. It's about 30 minutes away from here. So apparently they don't take that insurance anymore. And so he wasn't able to do that, because you can't, apparently, I keep saying apparently, you cannot file to pay self-pay at this hospital if you are listed as having insurance, because I don't know. So I ended up having to go to the health department and stuff, signed him up, paid for it, everything. We go back there, and Braden has PTSD. We are working on getting him a therapist, and somebody that really just needs to work through this with him, and with us. Like, I would love to sit there with him through therapy. Like, I want me and my husband to be able to help him through any of this. Braden has been going through a lot, but he's been having a lot of feelings that are kind of hard and for anybody to face, especially somebody his age. And so anyways, we get there and everything's fine. We've talked about it. He shed some tears. He's scared. He's been through a lot. He has rolling veins too. And not everybody knows how to take blood on rolling veins. Not everybody, as everybody knows, because everybody's had to have their blood taken a time or two. You know, you get that one person that's really good at it and that's really great, or like, you know, when I was pregnant, each time I went to the doctor and there was a lady in there, and I remember her very well. Sometimes it hurt really bad, I won't lie. But sometimes, you know, it was super easy, but every time she just really cared, and when she'd go to poke you, she'd be like, oh, sorry. You know, she'd tell you sorry so many times because she didn't want it to hurt. Sometimes it does, you know, and I was scared of needles, and like I have tattoos, as all of you can see, and stuff, but like those types of needles are different, and I've talked about that in a video before, you know, like my anxiety and tattoos and how I feel like that's helped me, but or helps me, like it's like therapy or something. But anyways, that's beside the point. But those kind of needles I'm not a fan of. Nobody is, I don't think. But anyways, so we go in there and he loses it. And when I mean lose it, I mean loses it. And I love him with my entire soul. And I understand the situation, but in times like that, it's really embarrassing when things like this happen, just because there's a lot going on. Then there's like a bunch more nurses that come in that at this time they weren't helping. They were just standing there, Braden's screaming to the top of his lungs, and he doesn't act like that. He doesn't, you know, he just didn't want to be bothered. He didn't want to be touched, and he just panicked and freaked out. And he was like kicking and screaming and yelling, and I'm like mortified, but I'm trying to be understanding, because of course, like, that's my child, and that's not like him, so I know something's really up, and he's terrified, and he thinks that they're going to put him in the hospital, and that he has to have surgery, and that you only have to have blood work when you have big procedures done and stuff like that. And so we went around a few times. I tried holding him, comforting him, talking to him. The nurses, eventually decided that they didn't feel comfortable doing it because of, I guess how he felt. I'm going to sneeze. And stuff. So we weren't able to do that. And I shared that with his doctor and stuff. So we just decided to go ahead and start the vitamin D. They said, like, it won't hurt him to go ahead and have vitamin D and stuff. So we are working on that. And that is pretty much that update. I hear another car. I'm just trying to make sure it's not them. But, so that's kind of where we are with that. We're working our way. Oh, a bug just landed in my hair. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And here I am saying I don't want to edit, and it landed in my hair. It was like a grasshopper. I know it was. And now I'm scared it's like still there. The pure terror in my face. But you know what? You guys know I'm not good at editing, and I'm 10 minutes in. So I hope you got a good laugh out of that, because when I'm watching this back, I'm going to be like, man, I really should have just... I will attempt to maybe edit that out, but I don't know. I don't know how. I'm not very good at it. But, that was horrifying, and then I felt it. Anyways, that's what we're dealing with him. We're going back and forth. You have to do a lot of testing, because you have to break it down and, see what type it is, what caused it, what's going on with it. There's like several different kinds of it, or several different causes of it. And then it, I have a scratch on my screen. It goes from there, the treatment and stuff is different. My dog has now noticed me because I made such a scene. He's like, what is going on? Yeah. But, that's pretty much that. We've been going back and forth with that. Braden has a lot of appointments coming up. In fact, the entire month of December is booked, and we won't be home, for Christmas either. So that kind of sucks. We won't be home for New Year's. Hey, Andy. But, my dog's come to see what is going on. But, so that's what we've got going on. We have started, the community. There's a lady, and if she sees this, her name is Donna. She's amazing. She's really helps me with this, and we're doing a benefit for Braden, to try to help us with, medical things and stuff like that. It's embarrassing to a certain extent, just because in the small town that I'm from, you don't tell people that you need help. You don't, let on. Nobody's supposed to know your personal business like that. Unfortunately for us, we've been in this situation since, 9 years now, but it's gotten worse over the past 2 years, and everybody pretty much knows what we're dealing with and what we're going through, and it's been like a public matter for a while, and we just, could use that little boost, especially with all the medical stuff that's coming up. And so we're doing that, and we've been working on that and trying to get that taken care of, and we're trying to get ready. The kids, like I said, they start school and tomorrow, so everything's about to shift dramatically with just the things that we have going on. Everybody's life has been busy lately. So, but I want you guys to, comment. And if you've been here the whole ride, comment and let me know. And just let me know if you guys are excited for fall. If you guys have been to a pumpkin patch. If you guys follow Braden's story on his thing. Some of my videos are random. This one is pretty random. And my brain is pretty random. So sometimes you get what you get in the middle of a video. But, if I've been unable to edit that out, which I highly doubt that I was successful with that, because I'm not very good at it, sorry. And then, yeah, so I will be videoing our travels and everything like that. Please don't forget about our P.O. box. Send us pop tabs. Pop tabs really help people like us, families like us. I'm trying to think of anything else. There will be, some more traveling videos, some more stuff like this. And Braden actually wants to be in some videos, so I thought we would do some with him. And I cannot remember what type of video he said he wanted to do the other day. We're going to do a small town living from his perspective and mine. So, what it was when I was a kid, based how it is now. I thought that would be pretty cool. Small town living, Appalachian living, based on the difference between us. I was 19 when I had him, so there's a 19-year difference between us. And so yeah, we'll just I thought that would be cool. And he wants to be, involved and stuff. And as long as he wants to, that's absolutely fine. And if they don't, Braden is already publicized, especially he's on commercials for the hospital. He's on a bus. He's on billboards. He's on stuff like that. And I would never do anything that made him feel uncomfortable. He's old enough to tell me, hey, yes, I do. Hey, no, I don't. And then I try to, like, you know, but he is already publicized. I try not to do the other ones because, like, much. Because you'll see them, you know, in my videos because they're with me. But, you know, you just see some things. So, they'll be there and in and out some. But he would love to be more involved. In fact, he wants to be a YouTuber. That's what he wants to do. He's really into that. And, he watches, you know, YouTube and stuff. Some like the kid YouTube. It's like the kid gamer. They're not kids, I guess. I don't think that guy's a kid. He's like my age maybe, but he plays games. He doesn't watch anything that we've not watched or that we don't watch with him. Let me say that, I guess. But because you can't really say anything about that because people always like to put their input. But like he's not seen anybody that we've not seen. So anyways, there's that. And we're getting ready. We just got back and we're getting ready to leave again here probably in a few weeks. So I will keep you guys updated and I'll try to keep posted as much as I can. It is slower when I'm at home because my internet just cannot handle it. So I try. This video is already 16 minutes long. It's probably going to take me a few days, dude. I'm telling you, it literally takes so long to upload videos. It's unreal. The one of us at the Tennessee Aquarium, which I think is the very last video that I uploaded, took me 2 weeks of trying back and forth, like doing it here, doing it like going in public and stuff. And it's just like, that makes us sound so like royal, but it's just the area that I live in. They haven't updated the internet yet. I'm on the list to do that, like the fiber optic or whatever, so it should get better when that happens. But as of right now, they're not going to be super frequent unless, you know, when I go out of town, if there's not a lot going on, because previously, like recently there was, so it was just kind of hard to get the time. But I'm still making videos. I'm still going to make fun ones. I have some that I have to clip together now to upload, some travel videos, some informational videos. I want to do one of Braden's favorite places is the beach in Pigeon Forge. That's like his favorite things. So I thought one video that we could do is like a video of us telling you our favorite places, our favorite things that we enjoy in those places, stuff like that. So there's more videos to come. Please follow us. Please subscribe. Share with your friends. If you see us and you do not follow us, please subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe. We are trying to hit 1,000. That's kind of my goal. I want to know that people are seeing my videos, are watching them, are sticking around to listen to them. I know some of them are random. I know some of them are maybe a little bit boring because it's just me talking, but they are getting better. Go back and watch my first ones to now. They do get better. I promise you there's some interesting stuff. So subscribe so I can see you in the next one.